Guys, it's their 4-month checkup today, isn't it? And you're 4 months and 3 days. 3 days. It's the 6th of Jan, so they're 4 months and 3 days old. And they're going for their checkup. And I'm really excited because I have a lot of questions for them today, especially about sleep training, because you don't like to sleep, do you? You don't like to nap or sleep. And Mummy's tired. Mummy's very tired. So we're gonna go and see what they have to say. I'm going on my own today. Alan's not able to come because he's working, and I'm nervous because they have vaccinations as well today. So there's gonna be lots of crying, and Mummy can't soothe you both. So, so giggly. Aren't you? Are you so giggly? Give it a giggle. Oh, it makes it worth it when you're that tired and you give me that giggle. So yeah, we're gonna rush. We need to change, feed, get out the door. We've got an hour until we need to be there, so let's get going. Let's get going. Say hi, Henry. Hi. 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 Yeah. What about those feet? And we're on our way. I am dreading this. Appointment's 10:30, and we'll see how long we're there for. Here. I'm a little bit early, but I'm glad about that because boys can have a little sleep. This appointment is really messing with their nap time, so I'm going to have a lot of crying, a lot of whinging, and I don't have Aled here to help, so I am dreading this. Sleepy, sleepy. We're in, and we're all worried. There's a look of worry. It's gonna be okay, sweetie. It's gonna be okay. Just a couple of injections. Don't listen to the other bubba. You're gonna be big boys, aren't you? You're not gonna cry like that. Well, guys. Oh, blimey, hang on.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good. What can I get started?
1 honey almond milk flat white.
Anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Alright, just let me check with the things.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm just popping to get coffee because after that I really need one. The boys were really good actually. It was funny, Henry fell asleep at the end before he had his vaccinations, so he literally woke up with a needle to the leg, was like, ah! But yeah, they were completely flat out in the back, so hopefully they'll have an hour or so sleep before they wake up, and then the fun begins again. But yeah, I will update you all when I get home what she said and what's going on at their 4-month update. All was good, and I'm just, I don't know, I feel tired, but I know I'm getting enough sleep. So I think it's just the constant up down with them all day, every day, and no break. This is when it has got to that point now where, I mean, I just wish we had family close by, because we just need like an hour or 2 hours break. Sorry, I'm far away. Perfect, thank you.
Here's that cappuccino for you.
Thanks.
And here's the square.
Perfect, thank
Have
you.
a good one.
And
Thank
you.
Oh, do you vlog?
Well, I just got home and I thought I'd run through with you what the doctor said. It's so funny, that drink that I ordered from Starbucks was a honey almond milk flat white, I think it's called. And the last time I had one of those was the day we went for my first pregnancy scan and we found out we were having twins, and I remember I'd only drank like a quarter of it and they told me I was having twins and I had to throw the rest away. I felt so sick with shock and like excitement and everything. I was like, I cannot drink this coffee, and it kind of put me off ever having it again, but It's actually very nice. So yeah, it just brought me back a little bit there. Anyway, the appointment went really well. I had a few things that I wanted to ask the doctor on this 4-month appointment because there's been a few things that have been stressing us out. One was Henry. He has like this really annoying habit of like screaming really high pitched, and it was more the pitch that was bothering us because we were like, can't he hear that? We thought maybe there was something going on with his hearing. He didn't realize how loud he was, but she's like, no, nothing to worry about. It's either just his personality, which I'm not sure that's a good thing, or it's that he could be in slight pain with like acid reflux or some sort of stomach issues. One thing she did say, Jack, he also suffers from the bowel movement thing, which I've told you about in some of the videos before. She advised that we give them 1 to 2 ounces of apple juice a day to help with that, and she thinks that might help with if he does have pain. Look at my hair is going nuts. So yeah, we're gonna try that. What else did she say? There wasn't much else really going on. She said that people start solids really between 4 and 6 months, and it's totally up to us. But Henry and Jack aren't really holding their heads up alone yet, so we're going to wait for another month, and hopefully by then they will be, and we can start experimenting with food. I'm so excited for that. I literally am like counting down the days. Hello, are you going to say hi? You always come and say hi, don't you? Can you sit? Oh, look what's this. This is your bandana, isn't it, from Nicola? No, it's to wear. You want to put it on? Okay, stay. Wait. Should we show everyone? What a gorgeous boy. Okay, he's going wild. He's going to pick up all the laundry. This is what you like to do, isn't it? Why'd you go so silly in this room? Oh, God. Hendrix, don't eat them. Oh, God, no, no, no. I need that. Hendrix, come here. Come here. Come here. Why is my camera not focusing? Sit. Can you drop? Can you drop? Can you give me a paw? 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 That's down. Oh, good boy. You're lucky I love you. Eh? Anyway, let me just grab this off him and then I'll continue. Where was I? I can't remember what I was saying now. You've completely distracted me. She's given me loads of tips about sleeping because we're having some sleeping issues, as I have mentioned before. I don't really want to start sleep training them, so I need to read through this. But yeah, I'm just going to try leaving them and not coming to them straight away when they cry. Not leaving them for long, but I'll do the intervals and increase the intervals. And yeah, tonight is going to be hell. I'm thinking to document it because I thought it might be nice for other people to watch, because I know it's a huge thing, babies and sleep. But now, this afternoon, I need to take this one on a little walk, and I need to get Henry and Jack's other crib out of our bedroom into their bedroom because they're going to be going in their nursery for the first time tonight. And I'm really excited, but I'm also kind of sad because I've loved having them next to me every night. But it will be nice to not have to tiptoe around in the bedroom to like go to the bathroom and everything, and it will be nice just to like have a bit of space and in the night be able to get up and stuff without worrying about waking them. So yeah, it's bittersweet. I'm excited, but I'm also like, my babies are going in their own room. But yeah, I don't think I'll be getting much sleep tonight because I think there's going to be a lot of crying and a lot of waking up. But I'm going to write down all the like amounts that they cry and what times they cry and all that stuff. So wish me luck, guys, because I think it's going to be a lot of wakings through the night, but we'll see. And a lot of crying. And I'm really not good. I always said before I had kids, like, why don't people just let them cry? Like, you have to let them cry. They have to understand that you can't attend to their every need. And now they're my own, I don't feel that way. It's very, very hard to leave them. So we'll see. I need to be strong though. And what do you want? Did you miss me while I was gone? This dog is so needy. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab some lunch and give this one a cuddle, and then I'll be back on here later as we move the crib into here and put the what Hendrix had in his mouth was part of their musical mobile, so I need to put that up on the other crib. So yeah, I'll be back later, guys, and hopefully not with you. fidgety, aren't you? Aren't you, sweetie? But they're okay, and they're sitting with me while I dismantle the crib, aren't you? Because you're going to be a big boy and go in your own room tonight. So this is what I'm working with. So far, I've done one side and the base, and I've got the other 3 sides. We only need to undo this because we cannot get it through the bedroom doors, which is so annoying. The first time we made this crib, we made it wrong, so we had to dismantle it. Then we had to dismantle it again because we decided we wanted them in our room. And so this is the 3rd time dismantling it and re-putting it back together. And I've really had enough, so they better sleep in their room well, otherwise, well, there is no going back. They're going in their room and that's done final. To be honest, they're too big to be sharing this crib anymore, so they need to be in their own. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can get this done and then I'll rebuild it later on. But I'm gonna crack on before they get aggy and wanna go downstairs. So wish me luck. Oh, I can hear your tummy rumbling. Jack, look this way. Look, what's this way? This way. Yeah, who's this? This would be a lot easier if I did this when they were asleep, but I need to take Hendrix out when you sleep. So we have to do it now. But I've got it into their room. I just need to rebuild it, put the mattress in, and then it's probably time for you to nap. So you're gonna be a good boy for a bit? Let's get rebuilding. You two stay there. Guys, there's stuff everywhere in this house. I just need to like have a day of sorting. It's driving me insane. Insane. Oh, you still tired? You had a busy day, didn't you? Hey? Let me get rebuilding this cot for you. So I've just got back from taking Hendrix to the dog park. The boys are still sleeping, but they're like on and off waking up. So the evenings are becoming really tricky. They get so tired before the bedtime routine that they seem to be going to bed earlier and earlier every night, and it's really not ideal because I want them to go to bed at 7 and then hopefully I can get at least a night's sleep until 6 because they're waking up at like 4:35 and it's killing me. But we are putting them down sometimes at like 6:30 because they're just so irate at night. So I'm trying to get their last afternoon nap shifted a little later so that they can stay up until 7. So it's now like 4:20 I think, and they're stirring, but I'm leaving them in their room, which by the way I have not finished doing. The crib, I put one of the sides on the wrong way round, so I had to re-undo it all and refix it all up, and I haven't quite finished because I don't want to disturb them. So when they wake up properly, I'm going to finish the nursery off, and if it's not too bad a lighting, I'll show you how it looks, and then just wind down for the evening. It's bath night for them tonight, so we're going to get busy with that. But tomorrow I'm thinking I'm just going to jump on here and run through the journal with you, because I know I did it in the 3-month update. Just some of the questions that they've put in there about the boys. I haven't actually looked at it yet, so we'll do that in the morning, and then yeah, that's my day, guys. My days are so boring, honestly. I'm literally attending to them 24/7. So we were a good 2 hours I think in the doctor's, and the morning was spent like just trying to get them to nap, feeding them, having them, let them have their playtime, and then obviously you've seen what I've been doing this afternoon. So pretty mundane, but then again we are in the middle of a pandemic and there's nothing to do, so there's that. But I feel kind of productive today. I've done more than normal because I went out, which feels really nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna go down now and finish off the paperwork for the sleep training that I'm about to start. I am so nervous. I really don't know how good I'm gonna be at letting them cry it out. So And I'm not talking about cry it out for very long. Like, I don't even leave them for 5 minutes yet. I'm such a baby with it. So we'll see. I'm going to do the intervals. I think start with 5 minutes and then work my way to 10 and then 15 max. But I don't know if I can sit listening to them cry for 15 minutes. Well, I have to, right? But it's going to be tough. So anyway, if I don't see you later on tonight, I'll see you in the morning. Okay guys, it's the following day. Excuse this terrible angle. I am juggling everything right now. Alec's on a very important work call, so we need to all be quiet. We were going to go out for a walk with Hendrix, but someone decided to go to sleep super early this morning for their first nap. So I just didn't want to go out. It was still dark. They're trying to sort their day and their nap schedule out is killing me. But as I said earlier in the video, I will do a whole new video on like sleep training and napping and how we're going about it. We're still learning every day. It's a whole big thing, but yeah, I'm just trying to avoid them getting too tired and also have a bit of structure to the day. So we'll see. But this one had a lot of sleep last night and Henry didn't. So Jack is not wanting to nap for long, whereas Henry is having a good old sleep. So I'm letting him sleep in the other room. You're in here with me, having some time with mummy, and daddy's doing his work. So I thought I'd just jump on here and just run through the journal with you, as I said I was going to yesterday for their 4-month update. So their weight, Jack here is 17 pounds 6. Yeah, you're heavy. You're very heavy. And Henry is 16 pounds 13, I think. So it's funny because they've like stayed consistent with their little gap of like ½ pound since they were born, and I can't believe they've gone from 6 pounds 14 to 17 pounds in 4 months. That's mad to me. I never expected that they'd be this heavy at this stage. So stop eating so much. Mummy's not gonna be able to carry you if you carry on eating all this much. He's so happy, this boy. If Henry was like this, my life would be a dream. But Henry is very challenging, isn't he? You want to sit up, don't you? Should we sit on the floor together? Let's try that. That's their weight. Their height, I think they're about 25 inches, is it? Measured in inches? I think it was 25 inches. Does that seem right? I don't know. I think their measurements for their weight is much higher on the percentile than their length. So maybe they'll do a lot of growing upwards rather than outwards in a little bit. You're a wriggly worm, aren't you? You're a wriggly worm. So going on to the questions, it asks, does your baby smile yet? If so, what causes it? Yes, they smile a lot, both of them. Henry not so much as Jack. Jack is a real smiler and you just have to pull a face and he'll smile. Whereas Henry, you have to work for it. Give him a smile. Give him a smile. It's funny, they know when the camera's there and they just don't want to, but when it's just you, they love it. Describe your baby's physique. Well, I don't need to do that for you. You can see how they look. What noises does your baby make? Both of them, lots of coos, lots of giggles. Henry is doing a very irritating shriek. I can't remember if I've told you earlier in this video, but we actually asked the doctor about it because it is so irritating and it is so high-pitched and so loud, and we were like, is this normal? But she doesn't seem to be worried about it. She's like, it's just his personality, or he's trying to express that he's in slight pain, and it could be a number of things. So unfortunately we haven't got to the bottom of that, and we'll have to keep trying to figure out what he's trying to tell us. But it's so hard not to get frustrated, and it's not even that we can pick him up and soothe him, he still does it. So I don't know, I'm trying to work out if he's got some sort of reflux, or if he's just doing it to get attention, or if he's generally like trying to communicate something to us. So we'll see. It's a new thing he started doing. Maybe he's just found his voice and he's enjoying making that horrendous loud noise. But I kind of hope that he's in a little bit of pain. I don't want him to be just doing that out of fun, because that will not be fun for us in the coming months. So I've got to check your brother. He's still sleeping. You're getting aggy, aren't you? Don't want to be here. I want to go in with my brother. Okay, not many more questions, guys. I'm sorry for this. This is my life at the moment, like rushing every single task. What is your baby's sleeping pattern? Well, every night's different. We never know what's going to happen, but they're really good boys through the night. The napping through the day has been harder so far than the night, although it's just starting to switch around, I think, and night wakings are becoming much more frequent. This one slept a total of 10 hours 40, I think, last night, which is incredible. For Henry, not so much. I think he had 9 hours 30, and that was quite a lot of broken little bursts of crying and things like that. So we'll see. We will see. But onwards and upwards, don't they say? What does your baby dislike? This one dislikes pooping. As we all know, he doesn't like to poop. The doctor actually prescribed us apple juice. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. Can't remember what I've told you, but you're tired because you didn't sleep for very long. She's prescribed us 1 ounce or 2 ounces of apple juice daily for him to help his bowels, but he doesn't seem to like it. We've only tried for 2 days, but he doesn't want to drink it. So I'm trying to syringe it down, but yeah. What else? What strengths can you detect in your baby? Oh, maybe we're gonna have to go to sleep. I'm gonna go put him down and I'll come back. Okay, boys have been fed and I'm just getting them changed, and I thought I'd end along here with just the last few little things. So as I was saying, the pain, no, was it pain? What does your baby dislike? So obviously I said about the pooping for Jack. For Henry, he dislikes a lot of things, but we're not really sure what, but he's pretty grizzly a lot of the time. So we're trying to work out what is going on with him, but other than that, he's pretty happy. He likes most things. The next question is, what strengths can you detect in your babies? So this is quite funny because there's huge differences between the two. Henry is much more keen on rolling on the mat, and he's almost rolling onto his tummy and back onto his back, but not quite. And Jack is way more with his hands grabbing things. He's not really rolling as much, but he's holding stuff, which Henry isn't yet doing. So very different in that respect. Who are your baby's favourite people? Well, of course, me and Daddy. Huh? I think their favourite people are each other though. When they're like taken away from each other, they turn their heads and they stare at each other. It's so sweet. And when you're sitting next to each other, you look at each other all the time, don't you? So yeah, probably each other. And what about Hendrix? Hendrix will be probably their favourite person in a year. But not yet. Not yet, you don't know who he is. And that's it in the questions. But what I will say, the biggest change this month has definitely been their sleeping pattern. Up until like 3.5 months old, they just slept wherever, whenever they were tired, they would nod off. And I didn't really ever like think about them sleeping and whether they were tired or how much sleep they were having or anything like that. And then bang, there's one day that you pass and suddenly there's like loads of crying and you realise like, oh, they're tired. And basically they hit that stage of they can't fall asleep on their own. So that was probably the trickiest thing this month, and it's still really hard because you have to look for sleepy cues and you have to kind of see how long they're awake for after every nap. And with 2, obviously their night sleep is different, so depending how well their night's been, they're more tired or less tired than each other, and then they nap differently to each other, and trying to get them in a little routine is tricky. But we get there. But that is definitely the biggest change. So if you are having twins or expecting twins as a first time mum like me, if you get to 3.5 months or probably earlier or later, I know all babies are different, and you suddenly think, why are they crying? Why are they not like going to sleep as much? That is the reason. So we did a couple of weeks of like, no, probably 1 week of not really understanding what was going on, and then a lot of like going out with the stroller, going on car journeys and things like that. And now I'm to the point of they need a routine, and they need to know that their crib is sleep time, and they come in their room and they have the pitch black and the sound machine, and we try and get them down at the same time, and we'll go from there. But it's nice having that routine. It's frustrating, yes, sometimes I waste half an hour to an hour in here, but every day they get a little bit better, or I feel like they do, so we'll get there. But yeah, I think that's all for now, guys. That is their 4-month update. I can't think of anything else. This month has definitely been the hardest month. The last 2 weeks especially. So much crying, so much resisting to sleep, and a lot more night wakings. So yeah, they're the negatives. The positives are that they are so much more active during wake times. It's lovely to see reactions and them actually doing things rather than just sitting staring. They recognise us, they're making little noises, they're laughing a lot, and it's nice having them in their own room. I'll say that. It's so nice to have my bedroom back. I can actually shower without tiptoeing around them, and just have a bit of time in the evening to go in the bedroom and do some things without you being in there. So yeah, that's it guys. I will leave it here because I've got a lot to do. We've got Henry's PT today, so I've got to get going. But I hope you're all doing good. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I love you all. Please give us a like and subscribe. I know I say that every time, but it really helps us. And we hope you're enjoying these videos as much as we are enjoying videoing them. I know I'll like looking back in a few years' time, so that's half the reason I'm doing this. But yeah, if you've got any requests for videos, let me know, because I never know what to film or what to show you, as this is my everyday at the moment. But yeah, I'll be back in a couple of days. Have a good Tuesday. I think this is going up, so enjoy your Tuesday. Bye guys. Oh, I'm going to leave it here with a little tour of their nursery now that I've got the 2 cribs in, because I forgot to show you that. So yeah, here's their nursery. Show us your outfits, boys. Ooh. Hi, say hi to the camera. Hi, guys. Look at those little bums. I can't wait for them to be crawling.